Okay, now that we've gone over the four elements, the four characters of these segments, um, three sets of four, which make 12, and again that maps onto 12 hours of the day, 12 months of the year, um, and 12 human body systems, which we'll go into later, but in another video. But let's get this basic blueprint of organic life and spiritual body and emotional body all put together here so we can use the tools of the wheel. So now that we have the elements, you notice that people talk about their zodiac signs. They say, "Oh, I'm a fire sign," or "I'm an air sign," "I'm a water sign," "I'm an earth sign." So each area, each segment of each one of these three quadrants has a fire, earth, air, and water uh, element. So let's go ahead and put that in. Now we put the zodiac sign. So we have Aries, which is a fire sign, you see. So Aries. You notice Aries always starts the zodiac out, and Aries is on the equinox, and Aries starts on March 21st. So it's in the month of March and April to April 21st. So let's go ahead and put these in, and I'll go over the months in a moment. But if your sun is in, if the sun was in between March 21st and April 21st, you're in Aries. So we have Aries, Taurus, then we're going to have Gemini here, and then Cancer, and then next to Cancer we're going to have Leo in this segment, and then next to Leo we have Virgo, and then coming around the wheel here, September 21st to October 21st, we have Libra. And then after Libra, we come into Scorpio. And then after Scorpio, we have Sagittarius. Now these are characters. These give characters. These zodiac signs have a lot of meaning in these glyphs. And there's also pictographs, like Sagittarius is a half horse, half man with an arrow, and there's a reason for that, but that gives it all kind of meaning, so that you can have a feeling of what that character is, what kind of character that gives this quadrant. And again, remember, this is all early Egyptian stuff. We're looking at about 36,000 years ago, so they were very good with creating pictographs or hieroglyphics, but a picture tells 1,000 words, and it's way more interpretive, no matter what language you are. So it's a pretty ingenious way of conveying emotions, thoughts. And now it's Aquarius, and now we have the last sign, the 12th sign in the Zodiac, and that's Pisces. And then we're back to the first sign, which is Aries. And so, there we go. So now that we put these signs here, I'll just repeat them again. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So now, Aries is a fire sign. Taurus is an earth sign. Gemini is an air sign. Cancer is a water sign. So, Aries is a cardinal fire sign. And then Leo would be a fixed fire sign. And Sagittarius would be a mutable fire sign. And I'll just do one more here, but you get the idea. Taurus is an earth sign. It's a cardinal earth sign. And Virgo is a fixed earth sign. And Capricorn is a mutable earth sign. So these are important. Later on you'll see why. But just so you get the idea that there's three: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. And you're always going to have this wave. It's always cardinal, then fixed, then mutable, then cardinal, fixed, then mutable. It's this wave here. So here again, this whole section here: cardinal, fixed, then mutable. So you see the characteristics of the different sections, and then the characteristics of the different angles, the 30-degree angles of light. Now, another thing I can show you here, and I can see if I can get this to come up. Here we go. One other glyph that's good to know, not just good to know, but what this is all a story about, is the sun. And the sun glyph is right here. And it moves around. So let's say the sun, when you were born, the sun was in Aries. That makes your sun sign an Aries. So when someone says, "Oh, I'm a Cancer," that means the sun was in Cancer. That's where the sun was. It was in front of the constellation Cancer. Or if your sun was in Leo, it'd be right there. And that means your sun is in Leo. Now the other elements of you that make you you is the moon sign. And your sun, let's say your sun's in Libra, and your moon can be in Aries. And so the moon represents your mind, the sun represents your fire, your energy. So Aries is a cardinal fire sign, so it's very aggressive. It's because it's a cardinal. It's beginning, it's generating, and then fixed fire is the full strength, pure fire. And then the mutable fire sign of a Sagittarius, it's mutable, it's changing, it's mutating. So mutable fire are people who are comfortable with change and mutable and change. Just to give you a little example of how this would work. So this is always the sun glyph. It's a circle with a dot in the middle, and it represents you. It represents many things, but it represents the sun glyph. And another thing we can show here is with the sun glyph, if you're looking on chart, a birth chart, you'll see this, and this is where the sun is. So if you were born at 12 noon, the sun would be up here at 12 noon. If you were born at 12 midnight, the sun would be down here at 12 midnight. And if you were born at 6 p.m., the sun would be over here by the horizon. So if you ever see that glyph, that's where the sun was when you were born, or whenever you're looking at an astrological chart or an astrological set, that sun is the glyph, and you can see that. So we have also these different months here. So we have March 21st, it's always the equinox, spring equinox, and it begins the sign of Aries, or the sun in Aries. So when the sun's in Aries, the sun will be in Aries from March 21st to April 21st. From April 21st, which is right over here. Then from April 21st to to May 21st, you'll be in from April 21st to May 21st is Taurus, and so on. You can see we have June 21st to July 21st would be Cancer, and then Leo would be July 21st to August 21st would be your sun was in Leo. So all the way around here you can see the different months of the year, 12 months of the year, and the 12 hours of the day. And this is the rhythm of organic life, the rhythm of nature. Everything follows this sun. The sun has electromagnetic inductive qualities. It inducts into the earth and into you, and then you become magnified, or not magnified. You become magnetic. So you have this relationship that's electromagnetic with the sun. It's giving you energy, and you are becoming magnetized by its energy and becoming energized. And this circuit continues always. So where it is in its in relation to you, in relation to the earth, is critical on the quality of that electromagnetic energy. When the sun goes below the horizon line, like in it sets in the west here, and it'll go down. It moves down this way into the horizon line. Underneath the earth, it's nighttime, so you get a different electromagnetic quality, but you still get the sun's energy, but you get a different energy until it comes up here at dawn or at dusk. And again, the fall equinox is September 21st, and the winter solstice is December 21st. Now the solstices are interesting. Equinoxes are even amounts of day and night, and solstices, like the summer solstice, is the longest day of the year. The winter solstice is the longest night of the year. So these all definitely have effects on agriculture and our moods, our body, our life. So that's the Zodiac, and we're going to go into the next video. We'll give a little more characteristics of each different angle of light.